Hey, what is up, guys? And welcome back to another Magic the Gathering online challenge. And we're playing a slightly different list than yesterday. This one is going to have 3 Trinisphere main. The question is, do I keep this hand? I don't think I do. This seems a bit slow. This is even worse. And this is palatable. So we... Ooh, the question is, do we keep Tron or turn 2 Thought Knot? We need to return 2. And if we do, it'd be Eldrazi Temple Ugin's Lab. I mean, we're on the draw, so I feel like going turn 2 Thought Knot's gonna be a little bit better. If we're on the play, I might argue for Tron there. Barbarian Ring, is this burn? Riftbolt, looking like burn. Alright. Let's take a look at Devourer. I want to say, I mean, that's turn 2 Thought Knot. Turn 3, we could go Karn. Kozilek's Command's another option as well. Let's go Karn. Imprint the Devourer. Pass the turn. Hold up our ability to respond in case for some reason we need to. Down to 17. Alright, so looking like standard Boros Burn. Slick Shot Show Off is actually a little bit unusual in Burn, so I'm kind of wishing I kept that Kozilek's Command now. Well, let's just realize I have my audio on. Let's play Thought Knot Seer. Bolt Wave, Skewer. Well, I guess we get rid of Skewer. That's not great, because that's what, 6 plus 5, 11 damage at me right now. So I'm down to 5. Bloodstain Mire. Bolt Wave. Bolt Wave. Down to 5. 1 card in hand now. So we're gonna have to find a solution here. Yeah, I was not expecting a show off, I'll be honest. That was a bit of a surprise. Bloodstained Mire. Mountain. What do they have? Riftbolt. Well, that spells victory for them if I don't find a solution. Oh boy. Even a Trinisphere wouldn't do it. So we need something to kill Slick Shot Show Off. That works out perfectly. We'll be at 2, however. Meaning what? What can we do here? Okay, I think... No, that wouldn't matter. Because we would need to... Yeah, we can't choose 3 modes. That'd be insane. Rough. Rough. What can we do here? Can't really do much of anything outside of hope they don't have lethal. I can't even attack out of fear of a Goblin Guide. Yeah. Alright, well, let's pass the turn. This is where Warping Well would have been handy. Rift Bolt, target me, trigger show off. We need to be mindful of their Barbarian Ring as well. Threshold is 7, right? Pretty sure threshold is 7. So let's go ahead, Kozilek's command. Is it right for me to create spawns? What's the benefit of doing so? I guess we can dig deep next turn. Alright. 3. Open prey. And do they have it? Sorcery speed something? You die regardless? Oh, Jesus Christ. Someone's scaring me there. Alright. Like I said, I need to be a little bit worried because Arid Mesa... Hold up. 6. Is this set sorcery speed? No. Alright, I need to hope that our opponent doesn't notice. If they do, we lose. Because 6, unless they don't... Do they play Surveillance? I don't think they do. And if they do, it's 1. And it would be completely correct for them to crack Mesa. Find Parlor. But why wouldn't they do it now? They have the ability to. I can't do anything with Haywire Might. Local meta coding doesn't do much. We just need to hope that they don't draw into the right cards. I guess we can mitigate our potential loss by playing a Tormod's Crypt. That way, if they crack 6, then they... whatchamacallit? Then they find, I guess, another fetch or Sunbaked Canyon. So I think mitigating my risk is the best thing here. Otherwise, we could always Disruptor Flute, name a Barbarian Ring. Barbarian Ring. That's also a choice. So there is one other. Let me read Disruptor Flute. That'd be really funny if I am allowed to do that. I kind of want to try it. Disruptor Flute? Play Disruptor Flute? Does Disruptor Flute resolve? Please, let it work. Let my memes resolve. Ah, you suck. Oh, that would have been so funny, though. I was gonna name Arid Mesa. Barbarian Ring. My memes would have been funny. Let them resolve. Alright, well, let's see. They drawn to a burn spell. I mean, imagine they just played if they did. What? I'm confused. Very confused. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Do I have anything in my exile that would be worth looking at? No. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we could play Leveler. Otherwise, I can play Forge. Neither really save me, but one does push us towards the end of the game. So I guess let's grab Leveler. Let's go ahead and play Leveler. We're going to target nothing. And attack with Thought Knot. What do they have in their hand? I mean, if it's a land, why didn't they play it? And if it's a burn spell, I'm dead. It's not like I can instant speed gain life. So what is it? Is it a creature? Maybe they're looking for 2 hasters, a land. What'd they find? What the hell they find? Screaming Nemesis, Searing Blaze. Oh, okay, yeah. Rough. So that was Boros Burn. Lost in game 1. Chalice is still good. Trinisphere is still good here. All his dust is fine. Dismember is nyeh. It's okay. Not something that I would specifically grab here, I don't think. So I think we just run it back the same as is. We'll be on the play for game number 2. Well, that's a Chalice on 1/1, so we keep this. I think we probably tuck the All Is Dust here. Reveal 2 Devourers. Temple. I will note if we found a Trinisphere, I might have gone for the Trinisphere lock. Alright, let's go... Maybe go a Devourer. I don't think they bring in Blood Moon, but I also don't know. I don't know what this meta is at this point. It's so off the walls. So Chalice on 1 will do good work. Crack. Foundry. Riftbolt. Nope. Temple. Thought Not Seer. Alright. Game 2. Or game 3. We'll run it back as is. On the draw for game number 3. If there's only a 7-drop, this hand would be amazing. I think I still keep it, but it would be so much better if a 7-drop. Maybe we'll luck out and draw into it. DRC. Interesting. Alright, well, we didn't find what we needed. Temple. Now I'm debating, do we... do we Chalice on 1, then Trinisphere? Or do we go after the DRC? I think we Chalice 2. Well, I guess it depends on how many threats they have on board. Yeah, this is looking a bit frightening. Karn. Karn might be necessary. Yeah, it looks like it's a more creature-based Burn than what I'm used to seeing. I mean, this gets us Tron. What in the world is happening? Lava Spike. All the triggers. So we'll have 4 mana left over. We could play Karn, we could play Chalice, we could play Trinosphere. Skewer the critics on top of which? Jeez. How close to dead are we? Are we dead? 8. We're gonna be pretty close to dead. Huh. 3. Velven. Power plant. We're gonna be at 2. 2. This is painful. Because even with Chalice, it doesn't matter. So we grab a tower. And that gives us 5 mana. What can we do for 5 mana? The problem is Chalice doesn't actually save us because of the cash trigger from Slickshot Show Off. We can play Karn. Right now there's only 1 typing yard for DRC, so it's unlikely that's going to get through. But I also need a blocker, don't I? Yeah, because otherwise I die regardless. So I guess we have to play Karn the Great Creator. Minus Karn. Yes. We'll grab Haywire Might. Yes. We'll play Haywire Might and pray. Because we have 2 blockers, we'll take 1 down to 1. But if they have any burn spell, we lose. And I think that's Boros Charm. Yes, indeed. Alright, well, unfortunate. Yeah, I'm not sure there's really anything else to have done there. Maybe just kept a bit of a slower hand, but not by much. On turn, 3, we have Tron? Was that turn 3? Yeah, it was turn... Is that my turn 3? Yeah. I mean, that was turn 3 Tron. And Karn, so yeah, I'd say under most circumstances, that was a pretty good game. So I can't really complain about it now, can I? Well, with that being said, I'll be back for match number 2 here in just a few short moments. Alright, we are back for match number 2, this time on the play. I mean, this could be a Trinosphere on 2 if we are able to find a... whatchamacallit, Ugin's Labyrinth, but other than that, this hand kind of feels rough. There's a Chalice on 1, and a Karn on 3 with Tron on 4. Yeah, this seems good. Well, I guess we can't actually keep Tron because we mulliganed, right? So either we dump Tron or we dump Karn. I think it's right to dump Tron and keep Karn for turn 3. Yeah, I think that's correct. Alright, we'll keep this hand. Dump the tower. Done. Ugin's Lab, Imprint Ulamog, Chalice of the Void, X equals 1, and pass the turn. Misty Rainforest, pass, sowing Myco Spawn, okay. Find a green source, that'd be nice. Misty Rainforest Crack, finding. Okay, so this could be Yogg. Bowmasters still could be Yogg. Tomb untapped for. Green Sun Zenith X equals 1. I'm gonna guess Young Wolf. Or a Mana Dork. A Mana Dork. This is Jund, potentially. I'll have 3 mana, so the Trinisphere isn't as good as I wished it were. So let's instead play Karn minus Karn. Let's grab... What do we want to grab here? Moments like these are where I wish I kind of had a Cursed Totem instead of a Torpor Orb. I guess we can grab a Mystic Forge for now. And pass. Karn's not at risk. At least not immediately. Mystic Forge can get us deeper into our deck. Interesting. Okay, I was about to say you're not going to attack. Now I'm not sure what the hell we're playing against. Let's go ahead and play Mystic Forge. Talisman. The interesting thing about this, because it exiles, we can always grab it back with Karn, which is nice. Don't think we really want a minus here. Is there a world where Mystic Forge dies if I tick up on it? Possibly, so I'll just tick up for now. Once again, I'm not entirely certain what we're playing against is the problem. Seiju? Endurance. Well, that will mean Karn is down. Guess I should have... Well, no, I probably wouldn't have traded with the Endurance because of Exalted, so I'm fine losing Karn here. Not the end of the world. Annoying, but not the end of the world. I might get... no, I actually kind of want this Talisman, but I kind of want a land. Ugh. Collector, oof. Well, we still get to utilize Mystic Forge, we just won't be able to activate it. I think I'll keep Talisman on top. Oh, well, I'm dumb as bricks. Ugh. Let's go ahead and play Trinisphere. Pass. Dumb as bricks I am. Not that it mattered. We would have drawn into Ugin's Lab. Nothing much would have happened there. They're probably limited to 1 card a turn now. But we're also taking 5 a turn. Yeah, I should have activated Mystic Forge. Thought not Seer. I do like the looks of that. Well, let's... Ugin's Lab. Tuck the Breaker. Thought not Seer. A power plant on top. Paying cost. You have to pay 3. Another endurance. Okay. I think we'll pass the turn thereafter. What in the fresh hell am I playing against? Mosswood Dread Knight, Sentinel of the Lost Lore? What am I playing against? Dreams of Steel and Oil? Turn to a card from exile as an adventure to your hand. Own in exile as an adventure in bottom. This is a what? A 3/4? This is 3/4 tribal. Mosswood Dread Knight. You probably want to get rid of that fatal push. No, they can't fatal push. I guess Mosswood Dread Knight. Yeah, this is all a bit odd. Once again, the format as a whole is just kind of in a strange spot. They can't attack with Oof. They probably will attack with A Endurance and Exalt it. Gets +1/+1. Yeah, we will not block. So I'll go down to 11. I like that Oof dead. There's a Sentinel. I guess you get back to Mosswood Dread Knight. Yeah, interesting. So maybe we should have taken a Sentinel of Lost Lore. Ugh, a bit yikes there. Well, I might as well play it for what it's worth. In case we do find a way to kill the Oof. But our top deck needs to be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, so it's not looking promising. But yeah, I should have activated the Mystic Forge when Oof was cast. I mean, I'm dead next turn, so no blocks. They have Endurance as well that they can flash in. Mega Spawn won't do it. So let's concede out of 1. So this is Golgari something. Golgari Value Pile? Not entirely certain. But either way, that's a game 1 loss. A lot of graveyard hate for what it's worth. Chalice seemed okay, but not great. Same with Trinisphere, honestly. Like, Chalice is mainly stopping their dorks, it seemed like. Probably want to bring Dismember in. Trinisphere doesn't seem all too consequential, so I think drop that in Cityscape. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, not knowing like what decks you're playing against, what the lists are, what the meta is really throwing me off. Once the meta settles, I'll definitely be able to get more into the groove, I feel. I imagine the meta is going to settle around Mardu Energy, Amulet Titan, Rakdos Hollow One or Jund Hollow One seems likely as well. I think a lot of graveyard dependent decks probably are going to get hated out pretty hard. So like Phoenix and so on. But we're on the play for game number 2. This hand is hot garbage. This hand could be better if only we had a 7-drop. So we go what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Sowing Mycospawn into Karn. Yeah, probably something like that, and hope they don't just turn to oof. I love that it's called, like, it is an oof, because that is the sound I make whenever it's played. Triad Arbor. Unbanning Green Sun Zenith was a freaking mistake, I swear to God. Like, it's absurd that that was unbanned. Okay, let's see if they play an oof. Oof. Okay. So now we're hoping for a 7-drop. That's not a 7-drop, but it's a mine, and I will take it. Even that we do have Tron next turn for what it's worth. I'm still not sure what, like, obviously they beat me down last game. I'm still not sure what their overall game plan is. I guess it could just be Golgari good stuff. Grist, okay. Still not really giving me much of an idea. Kind of rockish, I guess. Golgari Midrange. Well, that's an All's Dust. I do like seeing that. So let's go Sowing Mycospawn. We'll grab the tower. And then pass the turn. Next turn we will All is Dust. I think we should be able to All is Dust and Karn, right? 7 and 4. Yep, we should be able to do both. So that's good news. Puts us in a decent position. And then we can grab Mystic Forge. Mystic Forge is another version I'll be testing. Right now I'm testing 3 versions. One with that's more flexible with Warping Whales and a 11th 7 mana value card. Trinisphere, obviously. And then what else? Mystic Forge. Those are right now the 3 lists I'm kind of testing. See what makes the most sense in the current meta. But it's going to be really hard to evaluate until we figure out what the what the top decks are going to be. This is interesting. So we have 9 mana. 9 minus 2 would be 7 still. Right? 9, 10. So I could go 10, or I guess it would 10 minus 1 is 9. 10 minus 3 is 7. So yeah, we could go Sowing Mycospawn kicked. Let's do that. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Yep. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and kick the Tomb. The Dried Arbor will die to All is Dust. And then All is dust. Pass the turn. Next turn, Karn. I can go Karn and I'll have... I could go Karn into Cityscape Leveler and that will be fine. We don't really need to go Mystic Forge right now. Yeah, Leveler is ideal here. Let's play Lab. Done. Karn. Minus Karn. Yes. Cityscape Lovers in our deck. So scratch that. We could go Ballista. Ballista for what? 6, 8, 10, 5. Take off 2, kill Dread Knight. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Five. Let's go ahead and remove 2 to get rid of Dread Knight. And then go to combat. But looks like that'll be game 2. Still not 100% certain what we're playing against. If I need Stonebrain, it doesn't seem combo focused. So I think we just run it back. This hand is not good. This hand is interesting. I mean, it's a turn 3 Thought Knot regardless of the talismans. We'd really be hoping to hit something good. You'd probably want to dump a talisman. It's not great. I mean, if we draw into a 7-drop, then it makes it that much better with a turn 2 Thought Knot. Let's keep it. We'll dump a talisman and pass to my opponent. There's the Hierarch. K command is good. We'll bolt the bird next turn in that case. It is always correct to bolt the bird. 3. Zenith for 2, so I imagine oof. Yeah, sure. Gaddock Teague. We haven't seen white mana from you this entire game. Yeah, okay. Yep. Green Sun Zenith. Great to have you back. Oh, boy. Well, let's go Thought Knot Seer. Dread Knight or oof. Neither is really a huge concern. Obviously, Dread Knight offers card advantage. And I guess it does trade with Thought Knot, with Exalted. So yeah, I guess we take the Dread Knight. Just unfortunate that our Talisman's going to get oofed. Here's the oof. Catacombs. Oof. No, we won't risk that. Might as well hold it. Catacombs crack for Mortuary. Yup. Interesting that even if Gaddock Teague, so why the red? Why Jund for Ignoble Hierarch instead of Noble Hierarch? But the Gaddock Teague, which I imagine's in the side, it would make more sense, right? That way you have the white source, so it's not just dead in hand. But that would then tell me that they have something to cast for, or cast with red mana. We're just not aware of it. I'll absolutely take that trade. This is bait, but I want to take it. Bowmasters? That's my only thought. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Of course we played the other talisman. Fatal Push. Sure. Yeah, that's okay. Not great, but not the end of the world either. Reclamation Sage killing a talisman. Unfortunate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Yeah. Ugh. Okay. That's 2, 6. Yeah, it's 6. 2, 4, 6. So we go Talisman. And next turn, we will be able to devour her. Delighted Halfling. I guess the Halfling pays for Fatigue. Still, the Ignoble Hierarch seems odd, right? Can't be the only one thinking that. 4, 6, 7. So we get rid of the Teague, because that is currently what's stopping us from doing stuff with Kozilek's Command and Karn. Goodbye, Gaddock Teague. I feel like they probably played this for us by now. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to go with Golgari Midrange. Like, they didn't really demonstrate anything in specific that would scream to me that... Yeah, scream to me anything specific. I don't know. Interesting. But either ways, I'll be back in just a bit with match number 3. Alright, we are back for match number 3. We are on the draw. This hand isn't great. Especially on the draw, it just feels a bit bad for Chalice. I mean, like, we go Temple, Mine, Chalice on 1 on 2, Thought Knot on 3. Just feels too slow. And you have better hands. This is not one of them. Should have kept that first one. I mean, this gives us what? Chalice on 2, Trinisphere on 3. It just, once again, feels god-awful. One more time. We'll keep this. Drop the Ulamog. Drop the Talisman. Drop the Power Plant. Done. Reveal Devourer. Pass. Urza Saga. I'm so sick and tired of seeing Amulet Titan. I cannot express that enough. Ugin's Lab. Eldrazi Temple, pass. Oh my god. Like, this is why this one of the reasons Green Sun Zenith could not get unbanned. Titan is abusing it and will continue to do so. It makes no sense to me. It's such a good card. What were they thinking? Ugh, wild. I mean, we're dead. This is going to be too slow, I fear. Like, we'll be able to block and or exile this construct. We need to dig deep, so I think we just need to block it if we really need. That we'll just take our beats, but I think we just die. Because this will be 6 mana with the Amulet. All they need is a green bounce land, so either the Simic or the Gruul, a Titan in hand, or a freaking Summoner's Pact. And they got the win. Lotus Field. Yeah. So now they could win off of Analyst instead and do the Analyst loop. Okay. Yeah. So I'm now dead 2 ways. But I think... Oh no, they could also have Green Sun Zenith. What the hell? They now run the equivalent of 6 packs. I think the Dom Harvey list that I was looking at before ran 2 packs for Green Sun. Maybe that does give an argument to running the Warping Whale list instead of the Trinisphere list. I mean, this matchup was bad before, but I think just god-awful now. I genuinely fear that the upcoming RC in Portland in February is going to be nothing but Titan. Like, maybe... but also, like, buying a deck that's specifically there to spite Titan just feels god-awful. Yeah, show me the Titan. Go for it. Yeah, there's the Titan. Let's see the loop. I guess 570. Show me you have the right cards remaining in the deck. Yep, there's the Mirror Pool. So they'll copy the Titan. Show me Hainmere Battlements. And I will concede. This person seems to know what they're doing. I recognize the name too from, I think, the Titan Discord. Show me the Hainmere. Though I guess I need to see the Kessig Wolf run as well. Yeah, so show me Hainmere, show me Kessig. And that would be the OTK. Otherwise, they can... I guess they can also go the loop with Vesuva Mirror Pool and another land, and then copy another Titan. Okay, so they're going to go Valakut. Okay, so this isn't lethal then. At least not yet. Haste the Titan. So they need Kessig Wolf Run for lethal. Sacrifice Hainweir and Lotus Field. Go to combat. Oh no, I'm gonna keep the Lotus Field. Spelunking. Okay. What in the world? Shifting Woodlands. Okay. And this is only 15. I say only 15. Oh, okay. Well, you know. Yeah. I guess I should have held up the ability to respond. I just want to see if they have it. Like, Kessig Wolfrun just kills me. Even without it, I guess they could have gone double Beseiju, but I would have been left with, what, 3 mana? So I guess it kind of is a moot point. Regardless, I would have had 4, and nothing's going to get me out of that situation. So I was dead regardless, but I should have held up. Wild, so they don't have Kessig. And I guess it's not even... I was thinking, Tolaria West, I think, what, they'd be on 1. So it's equivalent of 3 packs, then 4 Green Sun. Wild. Echoing Deeps. Or Echoing Depths from Mirror Pool, make more Titans. Yeah, see, I don't understand why they didn't go... They could have gone a different route. I think grabbed not Amulet, Aftermath Analyst and went Infinite, right? So I'm pretty sure if they would have went that direction, I would have been dead regardless. Titan here. Once again, if they have Keswick, they win. If not, then I'm not sure what the point of this is. And I'm basically already dead. Urza's Cave. Okay. Confused I am. Cave, yeah. At this point, I just kind of see what they're doing. Waterlogged Grove. Draws a card? Okay. Yeah, okay. I mean, and an amulet. Because, you know, just for good measure. Yeah, we'll go to game 2. There was nothing I could do. And honestly, I'm pretty sure they had the win. With all the mana that they had. So I bring in Stonebrain, bring in Leveler. Trinister is not doing anything here, is it? Move to sideboard. Yeah, Trinister is functionally doing nothing. Yeah. I mean, it's a turn 3 Stonebrain. Is that fast enough, though? Let's find out. It's on the play, so it's a bit more palatable. I guess could we... No, we couldn't go Myco Spawn. Well, now I'm not sure. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so now we can. So we'll go Talisman, pass. Hi! Yes, hello! I mean, if they have the turn 2, there's nothing I could have done regardless. So that's 3 mana. Spelunking. So it's basically equivalent of 1 Amulet on field. Simic Chamber. Okay, so I think 2, 3, 4. You have more, and of a Sage you to boot. Well, that was the worst case scenario because we have the Forest in hand. That's really rough. And then the game was like, hey, bud, you could use a pick-me-up. Alright, well, let's go ahead and play a Stonebrain. Let's target you, name Primeval Titan. No prime time for you. You have a Green Sun Zenith, which does mean you still have access to Aftermath Analyst and Cultivator Colossus. Yikes. Alright, 10 we pass. Next turn we'll have Tron for what it's worth. Would love to see a Eldrazi Temple, because then we could kick the Myco spawn. Right now they only have that. Well, I was going to say they have 2. Okay, still only actually have access to 1 Amulet. Cave, yep. Well, that's fascinating. Well... I guess we... Doesn't matter what we do here. 2, 3, 4. We'll grab a tower for what it's worth. I guess next turn we can simply Allah's Dust. It gets rid of Spelunking, but doesn't get rid of the amulets. We need a Karn for that. They'll make the Mycosynth Gardens into another amulet, maybe? I don't see why they wouldn't. Yep. They haven't played a land. But unless they have a Bounds land. So that's going to be 4, 8. So they can Green Sun for 7, grabbing Cultivator Colossus. Yep. That's a thing that's happening. Which likely means I'd be willing to bet we see a Boseiju hit the Ugin's lab. Yep. All the triggers in the world, and now we just need to pray that we're able to untap with Allen's Dust. Fallicut. Yeah, Cultivator Colossus is a hell of a card. Especially when, like, what is it? 28? 28 lands are in your deck? Is it more than that? I forget. It's been a hot minute since I've looked at the mana base. Okay. Alnoba Seiju's. The funny thing is that even if I Allah's Dust, they'll be able to shifting Woodlands into a Cultivator Colossus next turn. Yikes. What you tapping for, friend? I'm afraid you... Well, I guess you could... No, they tap the cave, so they can't grab a Hainweir to haste it in at least. So that's good, I suppose. Though I suppose you could... What else could you do here? Green Sun Zenith for an Aftermath Analyst? I don't think that will do much. At least not right now. I didn't see a Lumra. Green Sun Zenith X equals 3. Oh, okay. Well, there's Dryad into Escape Shift for lethal. Yeah? I have a feeling that's what's about to happen. Explore, okay. Could be worse. Could be worse. Not dead yet. Oh. Oh no. Do they have enough? They have exactly enough. Yeah. That there will in fact be 7 mana. Let's see, 7 triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they have 3 additional lands they can play. 4. Oh. Well, if they have 3 additional lands, I forget if they played a land this turn. But if not, then that will be lethal. Don't step on the keyboard, bud. Okay. You're tapping for more mana, and that scares me. Like I said, I'm not dead yet. Yet being the very key word, all bolded in caps, because I am just 3 triggers away. Okay. Oh, well that should make 3 now, right? I'm not sure how many lands they can play, but I think that is going to be 3 triggers in total. Oh, maybe not. They had the draw card? Hold up. Do I survive? Somehow? But then die next turn to shifting woodlands turn. Oh, nope, that's 2. So they need 1 more. Yep. Yeah. I mean, do we really gain that many percentage points by having Warping Whale? Pact for Analyst? For Dryad Arbor. Do it. No. Would have been so funny if you did, but yeah, Analyst will get there. Activate Analyst. All the triggers! Yeah, you got it. You got it. Wild. Alright, well, that has in fact been my experience with Temur Amulet Titan. It's just been rough. But let's go to match number 4 in just a little bit. I'll see you soon. Alright, we are on the play for match number 4. Let's take a look at opening hand. Actually, pretty good. I like this. Good interaction. Kozilek's command's good. We could go Chalice on 2 if we really want to. Or rather Chalice on 1 on turn 2, but otherwise we can just go Temple, Temple, hold up command, exile their threat, and play Chalice. So I feel pretty good about this. Let's see what they play on turn 1. Overgrown Tomb. Oh, Rot Priest combo. Well, that tells me Chalice will definitely be good. Yes. Temple. Exile the Rot Priest, because no. Rot Priest does not get to live. I'll get 1 poison counter. And let's just go Chalice on 1, shall we? So far it's looking like Golgari Poison, Golgari Infect, Rot Priest combo. There's an Inkmoth Nexus. Plague Stinger. Okay. Yeah. Sure. We'll pick up Karn. We'll play Karn on turn 4. Turn 5, you might be able to Allah's Dust for what it's worth. What the? What am I seeing? Well, we're going to Ugin's lab. Imprint and Allah's Dust and Allah's Dust because no. This is such a weird format right now. I cannot express that enough. Like, what? This, like, Infect Midrange? Okay. So Golgari Infect is what I'm going to call this. Golgari Infect. Wild. Well, dismembers are definitely in. I'm not sure if they have a combo of Rot Priest. Seems like Trinisphere might still be good. Soin Mycospawn also is good because of the Ink Moth, though. I think I keep it like this. Yeah, let's do this. I didn't see blue, so they don't have the one combo. I'll be honest. I kind of wish they just banned things and didn't unban things, because like the meta is so off the wall right now. I'm not sure it's in a good way. I think a lot of people have rose-tinted glasses on right now. I'm not sure that these unbans are healthy for the format. I think it just distracts from like the underlying issues that the format has, but like fundamentally hasn't fixed anything. And I'll definitely admit that I'm a bit biased in saying that, because I recognize that Eldrazi Tron would have been in a good place post Beonard with just a banned energy. But we are on the draw for game number 2. I mean, this is a Chalice on 2 on 1, Trinisphere on 3, but then like nothing thereafter. Butter, what's up, bud? Thank you, mulligan this. This is not much better. Hi. And this is down to 4. Yikes, down to 3. Keep this. Drop, drop, drop. Do we keep the command? Or do we keep the land? I think we keep the command and reveal Devourer. What? Why you meow? Come here, sir. He wants out of the room, which I'm going to let him out after this match, I think. A Thoughtseize would be so brutal. Like, talk about kicking a person while they're down. Okay, Noble Hierarch, sure. Devourer of Destiny. I mean, I could bolt the bird. That is an option I could do. Do I think it is... I don't know. Is it better for me to bolt the bird or for me to go land in the Kozilek's command than bolt it? Bolt the bird. We're bolting the bird. Worst comes to worst, we cycle the Kozilek's command next turn. No bird for you. Okay, Inkmoth Nexus. We can exile that. We can exile that. Maybe keeping that command was good after all. Glistener Elf, yeah. Land. I'd like a... That's a Trinisphere. That ain't a land. Alright, let's hope that they activate this Inkmoth Nexus. Do it. You know you wanna. You know you want the extra one infect. Come on, opponent. Do it. No, that's not what I wanted. Come on, play a land. Coward. You coward. I'm gonna hold. I now need to kind of get rid of that venerated rot priest. That's a Myco spawn. Like, on one hand, holding might be the right move. On the other hand, I really need a land. Hi. Why are you yelling, sir? Yeah, you. Why you yell? Yeah. Well, now that's just patently rude. Move your butt. What are you doing? Alright, yeah, let's target me and hope for a land. I need you not to flap my computer with your tail, please, sir. It is very rude. What are you doing? Come on, don't play with wires. Hey, I found a land. Look at that. Well, I guess we can play Trinisphere next turn for what it's worth. Alright, well, Inkmoth Nexus activation. Did you finally do it? No, a scale up. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. To 9, you say. Alright. And that's game number 2. Oh, boy. So yeah, Chalice on 1. Very good here. We'll stick with that plan. Chalice on 1. Followed by a Trinisphere, I think, is going to be very good against this deck specifically. Nice turn. All right, we are on the play for game number 3. Yes, I'll keep this hand. We'll have Dismember for their bird, and then Trinisphere thereafter, and then we hope we draw a land. We'll have a pretty high chance of doing so. Opponent goes down to 6. You're such a weirdo, cat. I mean, all cats are weird, but you are especially weird. Opponent goes down to 5. We love to see that, especially if we're able to turn 3 Thought Knot. Even better if we can turn 2 Thought Knot. Alright, let's go Ugin's Lab. Would have probably wished that this Trinisphere was a Chalice, but we'll still take the Trinisphere, because it will delay them at least a turn, and anything they play on 1 we can kill here. Ignoble Hierarch. We shall go ahead and dismember you. Ooh, perfect. So now we can Trinisphere. And then Thought Knot. Let's go Thought Knot Seer. Gem Razor. Huh. Yeah, well, yeah, we'll take the Gem Razor. I had to think there, I was like, well, the Thoughtseize would be good, but that would be their entire turn. I'm not entirely upset by that if that happens. That's if they draw into a land. I get a sense that my opponent did not draw into a land. Opponent, I'm sorry to say, but you need a land. You can crew the Inkmoth, though. Attack in the air. That's an option. Might be your only option. Alright, well. Sometimes your lock pieces do as intended, and they lock your opponent out of the game. So I'll take the win. And we'll go to match number 5 here in just one moment. All right, and we're back for match number 5 on the draw. And we are 1000% mulliganing that. This hand is okay. I'll keep it, drop the tower. We'll imprint the breaker. Flood Strand. White. Could be Hammer. Seems like Hammer. Well, good news is we got a Chalice. So let's go Chalice of the Void. No, I will not pay the 1. But I think I am willing to give you a draw for Chalice on 1 here. It'll make your life a lot more difficult. No Zagardazade, no Hammer. You'll need a, what is it, probably Pure Steel Paladin plus Stoneforge. Ooh, well that is Tron there. Pay cost. What are you playing? Catacombs. Ooh, interesting. Abzan Hammer? Is this Hammer? Bowmasters? Me right now trying to do the mental math of what the hell I'm playing against. Yeah, Bowmasters. Sure. That resolves. What in the fresh hell? Okay. I mean, I don't foresee myself needing to use this Kozilek's command on Esper Sentinel this turn. Can probably hold off till next turn if we really want. That way we can generate 1, pay the 1, and have 10 the following turn for Ulamog. Huh. What are we playing against? I feel like I ask myself this almost every single match with the exception of when I see a Guide of Souls and an Amulet of Vigor. Other than that, I just go, what am I playing against? So Abzan something. Knight of the Reliquary. Huh. Yeah. That is a thing. Maybe we don't pay the 1 and we generate a blocker? And I guess we can then exile the Sentinel or the Bowmasters regardless. Because, yeah, we'll need all of the above. So I guess we don't pay the 1. Let's exile the Bowmasters. No, I do not pay the 1. I was gonna. Now I ain't. And we'll block the knight. Two blockers. Block the knight. So that should give me my 10, unless they have another Bowmasters in the wing to ping my other spawn, which would be backbreaking. It's not the best choice by them, but if they think about it, it might be a good option, and that's a white. A white and a knight. Okay. Fascinating. It's also fascinating as all is dust. All is dust? Yes, I'll pay the 1 this time, you heathen. Okay. So Abzan Lands? Grist. Yeah. That's fine. Endurance. 2, 4, 8, 11, 12. So I can go Talisman. 2, 4, 10. Ulamog. I guess I only have 1 black source right now. Will I get rid of the black source? Or see the fetch for it? And then we can get rid of it with a World Breaker? Why didn't you fetch? Okay. Yeah, so Abzan Lands? I don't know if Trinisphere works well here or not. I feel like maybe Dismember and Leveler are better. Like, they have 3 mana cards, so they're gonna want to play them. Chalice seemed okay. I imagine they're playing like Thoughtseize, Fatal Push, etc. Like Chalice on 1 and 2 seems reasonable. Why the Esper Sentinel, though? That seems very odd to me. If only one of you was a Ugins Lab. Yeah, I'll take the Ugins Lab. So we go Imprint, Talisman, Lab, Spawn, drop the Thought Knot. Yeah, this seems right. There's that Esper Sentinel. If you find another 7-drop. No, another Thought Knot. Dismember's also tempting here. Huh. If we go Lab, Dismember, We can pay the 1. And then Talisman next turn. It delays us by a turn, which is a bit annoying, but yeah, let's do that. No reason for me to do it right now, however. Wait to see if they play anything on main. Hell, we could even just take the 1 and I wouldn't be horribly upset. Okay, well. Dismember. Yes, I'll pay the 1. And let's see, Talisman. Well, then we can go Lab, no Imprint. Go Talisman. So this means we're 1 land off of kicking the Mycospawn. And they're short on lands. Mana Dork. Ignorable Hierarch. Green Sun Zenith for Dryad. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kick. So that is... I still need to tap that, unfortunately. Hello? Moto, you okay? We get rid of the... No, we get rid of the Temple Garden because we can exile the Dryad Arbor with Devour of Destiny. Will we have enough mana? Yeah, we'll have enough mana. Get rid of Temple Garden. We will grab a Eldrazi Temple. Pass the turn. Because that'll be 1. Okay. Well, I was going to do some math, but apparently we don't need to. Well, if that being said, that will end tonight's league with a 3-2 record, so not bad. Definitely could be worse, could be better. With that being said, as always, if you guys did enjoy today's video, please do consider hitting that like button, comment down below, and subscribe, as right now we are trending to be able to start monetizing our videos after, I think, like another 10 months. But I mean, we're getting there slowly but surely. The main metric that we're missing, or going to miss if we don't trend in the right direction, is subscribers. So subscribing really does help me out a lot, and it would mean a lot as well. With that being said, as always, folks, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!